I'm glad you don't have COVID anymore.
Me too.
That's huge.
I miss you boys.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the Tangent Podcast. This is Ray Lau. I'm your boy. I got my boy Fox.
Hey-o.
And I got my boy Ty.
Yeah.
And here we talk about all things news, entertainments, pop culture, video games, fucking music, rattling them off, boys. You got any thoughts on what
Keep
else?
going.
No, I think you got it.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Did I say music?
You did.
Yep.
Yep, you did.
Ooh. TV shows?
TV shows.
All right, we're backtracking.
And what's
Entertainment.
I just pinched my dickhead.
On what?
Oh, that hurt.
What did you pinch it on?
My
Himself. He
What?
gave me the old twist.
Welcome everybody, boys. How you fucking doing?
I'm doing
Great.
pretty good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm in pain.
My cock hurts.
I'm gonna be peeing blood. Imagine.
The tip widened a bit. Oh, boys, I feel good. I had COVID last week again for the second time.
Woo.
Yeah, look at that. So it
Get
feels
vaxxed.
Get vaxxed.
We have no social standing on COVID. Choose what is best for yourself, viewers and people alike. Boys, you know what? Want to know what else is dying at an alarmingly fast rate?
People.
You.
E3. Nothing to do with people. Boys, E3 is a medium that a lot of gaming titans would come together and
Absolutely
showcase.
love E3.
Absolutely. I've been wanting to go. And the time I went was during the time I probably should have. It was during 2018. Kingdom Hearts came out. And Smash was coming out.
Wow, that was
Missed
prime
it.
time for. Oh,
Missed it. Didn't go. I was like, I'm going to stay here and grind.
damn.
Dumbest fucking decision of my
Yeah,
life.
should have went to be fair.
So, but they're slowly dying. You guys know, like I know you know about. Do you know about?
I think once COVID is not so much of a thing anymore, which I don't know when that will be.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's going anywhere.
It doesn't seem like it. No. But I think once COVID kind of goes away, or once they start forcing everybody to get vaccinated, then E3 will be back.
Yeah.
As of right now, you just can't really have live shit.
You can't have gatherings. Of
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
which is the crazy thing, because for the past 2 years, it just has not been able to facilitate. Obviously, with the regulations and stuff, it just cannot facilitate large bodies of people coming together to nerd out over video games. So the company is slowly dying, as far as its presence, its impact, because a lot of these titans have started doing their own things.
Yeah, PS.
PS has
I was
the
gonna
PS.
say they're starting to do their own showcase and
exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
So it's like they're all taken from Nintendo, because I'm pretty it is kind of hot. Nintendo has Nintendo Direct. PlayStation has PS. That was a
That's
great
kinda cool.
catch. Yeah, that was a great catch. And even Xbox is gonna possibly. I'm sure they're looking into some way.
You think they'll drop out?
I think they're gonna not drop out, but they're gonna be finding different methods.
I mean, honestly, why not just do your own?
Yeah.
If E3's not going to do it, then just fucking do your own, like PlayStation and Xbox and PC, I guess, has been doing for like the last year or so.
and Nintendo.
But yes, and Nintendo.
You
Sorry.
didn't say Nintendo.
I think-
Shit, I almost forgot PC.
Yeah, I think E3 is really good for like indie developers, but I don't think it's there for the big titans anymore.
But I think the big titans, it was like they're obviously shelling out money to get these like spaces. Like whenever they do it, they have people are buying the plots, like the metaverse of space to like occupy their products and indies developers as well. But
yeah,
I think you use E3 for something like games that are across platforms, like this new Suicide Squad that's coming out with it's going to be on the Xbox and the PlayStation. It's going to be on all of them. So I think you use E3 for that. Anything that's exclusive to consoles, just put it on your PlayStation showcase or your Xbox showcase or whatever. But I mean, I could see it still surviving, because I mean, I don't know what E3 does outside of the conference every June.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't really know what else they do. So I mean, if PlayStation and fucking Microsoft, if they want to have their own shows, then E3 is literally just going to be for like Call of Duties and fucking the Suicide Squad game, just games that are playable on all consoles.
You made me think about a version of like what E3 represents. It's like It's like Coachella for games. You know what I'm saying? Like Coachella is only there for the like once a year.
See, I always thought of like the San Diego Comic-Con as Coachella for media. Yeah, because it's like everything.
Yeah.
Except outside of like music and whatnot.
Comic-Con's going out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same vein essentially.
Yeah,
like
it's the same vein.
People like.
But I really don't see either of these like dying.
Yeah, I don't see either of them dying either. I could see Comic-Con sticking around more than E3 for sure, because E3 is just niche with games specifically, and Comic-Con has like they're dropping like new trailers and shit, which I kind of miss those summers. Like it's been like 2 years since we've had a Comic-Con summer where it's just like everybody's lining up at Hall H, it's getting fucking crazy, and then you start hearing about all the trailers that people saw, and then everybody just starts getting hype and shit.
Yeah, the phone
I kind of miss
records.
that, but at the same time, I'm kind of fine without it.
I don't know.
I'd like to go to one though.
I want to go to. I think before I say I'm fine with it dying, it's like I want to go to one. Like
Which one would you rather go to?
E3. I
Really?
think I'd go to E3 first because it's just been so long.
I think without the big competitors, I'd rather go to a San Diego Comic-Con.
I'd rather go to Comic-Con too, just because it has everything. Like it'll probably have most of what is at E3. And trailers.
Whatever I put on smells fantastic, and I can smell it from here.
Great.
I'm excited. Boys.
What are you excited for?
I'm excited for a lot of
E3.
things.
No, for them to die.
God, fucking
Finally.
boys. Fucking GoldenEye.
007?
007.
Why? What?
Weirdest thing happening. The 007 was a Nintendo IP.
Yeah.
But Xbox seems to have either got the licenses or is starting to get licensing so that it comes to the remaster is going to come to Xbox.
Nice.
That's hot.
Yeah. Did you play? Y'all,
No.
I played
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
But I watched a TikTok where it showed the music for the pause
Second
menu.
time you've brought
And
this
it's
up in the
fucking
show.
fantastic.
Yeah, me and
Bro.
my brother used to play GoldenEye on the GameCube.
Bro, that's like every fucking like Nintendo boys like fucking that was our Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying?
It really was.
You came over, 4 people would come over, they'd all grab the controllers. If your screen looked, you were automatically called out and called the pussy.
Yeah.
And
What did you do in it?
it was
It's just like Halo or Call of Duty. It's
Really?
just like a fucking.
Are you all
free-for-all.
James
free
Bond?
for all shooting.
No, you can
choose.
be Jaws. You can be James Bond.
Villains.
Yeah, you can just be like pretty much
Dang.
most of the villains and James Bond.
What's
Yeah.
the gun selection?
It's
It's like it's pretty basic, right? You got your
AK,
standard
your
pistol.
sniper, yeah.
There's those you can akimbo in that game, couldn't you? Yeah, you can akimbo the machine guns.
hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And the solid one. So you know how Valorant has the golden gun.
Yeah.
That's the one shot.
Oh yeah, I
That's
forgot
what
about
yeah.
that shit.
That
Yeah.
golden gun.
Dang.
Was
Yeah,
a banger,
it
bro.
really was. I
You
totally
sat
forgot
there.
about that. Do you remember the snow map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was
nigga,
some good
bro.
stuff.
Oh man, GoldenEye was a banger.
It was,
Yeah.
especially for when it came out too. Yeah.
Because like the only other competitor was Perfect Dark. I don't know if
Oh,
that-
yeah.
And Perfect Dark was good too. Don't get me wrong, but
just doesn't have the hype that
No.
GoldenEye
There's no
does.
reason why a movie to game remake should be that fucking good.
man, and still have a following.
Yeah, to this
now.
day, 20 or
For, like,
20 years
maybe,
later.
like,
20 decades.
For
My
like
God.
maybe 2 or 3
the
years
life of the dinosaurs.
after Spider-Man 2 came out, I thought all movie tie-in games were like amazing. Like I thought Spider-Man 2 was the standard, and it could only go up from there. But no, that's the top. it just goes down from there.
Bro, Spider-Man 2 was a fucking heat-seeking missile, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was
I think it's the
banging.
best movie tie-in game like of
I
all time. I,
think
can't
over
really think.
GoldenEye?
I can't really think of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, GoldenEye's
Wow.
pretty good,
Yeah.
but Spider-Man 2. I mean,
Bro.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I
Bro.
can't really.
Talk down
The
upon
thing,
it.
the thing
yeah.
with that game is it pioneered, like, that was the best. I still probably think one of the best open world Spider-Man games, bro. Like, they added
Oh,
the
yeah.
swinging, bro. Like, I think we talked about this before, bro.
I'm glad they added swinging.
Bro.
No,
Just
no, but
one.
that's the big part
That's
of
the
it.
thing.
That's the big part of it. Like, it was the first time your web stuck to buildings and
Bro.
stuff.
And
there
you
used to be
cruise.
so much cool shit in that game. Like,
Bro.
if you would, like, if you're swinging and you accidentally run into, like, a telephone pole, he'll just wrap himself around it
Yeah.
and just perch himself on top. I was like,
Dang.
bro, this is fucking amazing. Like,
And it's
they'll,
such a-
yeah, they'll just add things in the game that you're not even looking for, and then you accidentally do it. You're like,
like,
dude, that's fucking
I
sick.
love it here.
Yeah.
Because, like, even it was a step up from, like, Spider-Man 1. The first video game tie-in,
Huge step up.
terrible,
Huge
fucking all. He
Why'd they
didn't
make a
even
second
grab
one?
anything, bro.
Yeah,
he just kept going.
Oh,
his
God.
webs just went into the sky.
And he would just
Like-
float, bro. I was just
Yeah.
like, is this nigga moonwalking with webs?
Yeah.
The fuck is going on? So needless to say, these
Is he moonwalking
with webs? Well, all I know is fucking like this is the nostalgia vein I'm fucking with. I'm just really curious how it works with like Nintendo, like, cause do they own it? You know?
I mean, if Microsoft bought that shit, then it's not going to be on Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they'll.
Rapport.
Didn't Microsoft buy it out, or did like some other company just like
They have. I think
making
it might be another company, but the developers are developing it for
Xbox?
So it's
Gotcha.
like,
so it's going to be an exclusive.
I really hope
Yeah.
they don't fuck it up.
maybe. Yeah, that's
kinda
my
hard.
thing. Is it's
Yeah.
Fuck it up. Just make the same
But
game.
they don't like doing that.
just turn it.
Like,
Just
hey,
make it 4K. Maybe add like a little like extra features and
Add a
whatnot.
hand under the gun. Do you remember in the split screens? It was like they would not. It would just be a gun.
It'd just be a gun.
It'd
Yeah.
just be like fucking an AK barrel, just fucking
Yeah.
pointing out, bro. It looked like a pistol. I'm like, huh? Why?
because he's fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's 007. You can do whatever you want.
he's the James Bond.
Do we want a female 007? Completely. I'm
Side
almost
note.
off topic. Almost off topic.
I like the idea of it. Is she gonna be getting martinis and getting niggas drunk and?
I don't know.
fucking them?
That's the thing. Like
Probably.
Yeah, because she can seduce people for
Oh,
information.
100%.
I don't know. It's just that's kind of. I think that's where the franchise is going. We're gonna get a Jane Bond, and I don't know. I
That's
was
her
just
name?
curious. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Jane Bond, James Bond.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you want that?
I personally wouldn't want it.
Yeah, I'm not
'cause
clamoring for it.
just make a whole new franchise.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what Daniel Craig said.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And everybody got fucking very upset.
Like,
with him.
what?
Yeah.
Who's
Why?
Daniel Craig?
He's the guy who played James Bond now.
Yeah. He's been in like 5 different movies.
Okay.
Just make a whole new one.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no reason to change the sex of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Which it will.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make that.
Everything's woke. Everything's woke. Everybody needs something.
They need include. My dad
Yeah.
was going in on this shit, bro. He's like, I just hate this type of inclusion. I was like, Dad, you can't say
I
that.
like inclusion to an extent.
Yeah.
Like you
When
don't
it's-
have to force shit down our throats. Like
Yeah.
they're making Black Superman, which cool,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Is like we still haven't even had like a really good Clark Kent yet. So why the fuck are we moving over to Black Superman?
Right. It's like that's a good.
It's like Tom Holland wants the next Spider-Man to be a woman.
Why?
Exactly.
Go over to Miles. Everybody wants Miles.
Yeah, we want like Miles is hot.
What about Miley?
No. There's already a Spider Woman. Like, and honestly, Spider Woman isn't even that interesting of a character for me to be like, oh yeah, I really want that. Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't even have the same fucking powers.
Yeah.
Like her costume, like she can fly.
Is it Gwen?
Why? No, it's like Jessica Drew, maybe. I don't know. I can't fucking remember.
Is it the girl from
Into the Spider-Verse?
No.
Okay, so
No,
that's
it's a
just
completely different one. That's Spider Gwen.
Okay.
Which
Is that just a new character?
who?
Spider-Gwen? That they just
Yeah,
made
she's
up?
like
Oh, okay.
remotely new with this whole Spider Verse shit
I
they've been
like
doing
that.
for the last couple years.
yeah. It's interesting. At least,
But,
I'd say
yeah.
run it with her.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd much rather have
Yeah.
a Spider Gwen thing, but even still, I'm like, there's so much better ground to cover with just regular old Spider Man that there's really no need for us to like to start moving on yet. Like, just fucking chill. We're in the golden years right now.
Yeah.
Let them thrive.
Yeah, let them breathe, and then you can fucking bring in
Yeah.
Miles or I think they're obviously going towards Miles because they even bring him up in the last movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
'cause-
I wish you were black.
And Andrew Garfield's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, with Jamie Foxx. It's like Peter. I didn't know you wasn't black, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's the only way they're going. But I don't know. I feel like for Miles, that's like inclusion in a good way.
Yeah.
That's already been established. Like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
exactly.
sure Miles was established like early in the
Yeah, like
lifespan.
2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So relatively new. You want to know what else is relatively new? Fucking Square Enix doubling down.
On what?
They're going into the crypto space. They're like, I don't know the details of it. Have you guys heard
What are
of this
they?
shit? No.
Yeah, what are they?
So apparently NFT, they're trying to like NFT either games or like concept art or something of games where it's like they're going to start incorporating, like they're doubling down on like joining the crypto space. Like that's their goal, is like to just be in the space so that you have to pay through some sort of
I am not educated enough on NFTs to really even imagine what they'd be going for here.
Yeah.
Like, are they just gonna sell pictures of Geralt from The Witcher and then be like, "Yep, here's your NFT"? What are they getting out of this, and what are they gonna give to us
from it
with this NFT shit?
I don't see. The thing is like with NFTs, like they obviously have like this thing with like gaming going on. Like a lot of things that are like that do have like a solid NFT, like will have some version of like gaming aspect, and then it goes into like the metaverse and shit and stuff I don't even like fully. I just thought it was an interesting point. I was like, oh wow, they're joining the space too. But like, what do you guys feel about this new digital currency crypto
It's fucking confusing.
Yes, it is.
I don't understand anything about it, probably because I don't take the time to research it, but just based off what I'm seeing, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And I feel foolish because I definitely am missing out on something right now that could possibly make us money in the future.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a piece of art that we can hang in our digital house in 15 years.
that we can then
in the
shoot
metaverse.
inside.
JPEGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, JPEGs, yeah.
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 I mean, I don't really. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Isn't it crazy? There's just this Ready Player One shit.
Yeah.
That's like that's
literally.
happening.
I can like compare this shit.
Yeah.
To. I'm just like, this is.
It's a whole nother world inside of the world. Like, people are gonna get, like, in 50 years, it's probably not even gonna take that long.
Bro.
People are gonna be just so obsessed with this digital world that, like, this outside world is just something you go to work in.
Yeah.
You go to work, you come home, and then you
even
hop
then-
into the digital verse
I
or
feel
whatever.
I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like this shit is just crazy because I feel like it's going to just be like. People are going to ignore the outside world. There's going to be jobs in this bitch you can just fucking run up your fucking, your payments for.
Yeah.
Inside of
Because
it, bro.
they're making jobs
Are you
in the
pouring
metaverse.
That's
How? What? Are you gonna be like a construction
You could be like an
worker in there?
architect, yeah.
That's
What the
To
fuck?
make inside the metaverse, yeah.
that's crazy.
That is kind of
bro.
cool.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's cool, but I think it's.
It'd be
like,
a cool job to have.
Yeah.
I'm an architect. Oh, I bet you work with your hands. No, just on
Keyboard
the
and
computer.
mouse.
Watch me make a building do a dick. Just fucking limbs over. Like, bro, I get scared for like the health of people. Like, what is this going to do? We already spend enough time staring at staring
I
at
almost
the
deleted
fucking
my
phone.
Facebook and Instagram the other day.
I have,
but I was
really?
like, I
Yeah.
almost did it. I was like, dude, this shit sucks so fucking much.
Do it.
Like, I'm only here for memes and bad bitches. But if I delete them, how am I gonna look at memes and bad bitches?
Bro, you realize
What am I gonna do?
You realize you don't need that shit.
I know, but
It's like-
that's what sucks about me not deleting it, because I was like, fuck, I'm really that like tied to this shit that I'm just like, wow, I can't just go a day without looking at
Bro.
fucking some bad bitch or fucking, I was gonna say a Bella Danger because we were talking about porn stuff. But I was like, that makes me sound weird.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I feel like it's funny because I actually just went on. I was finishing up a 7-day social media fast just because I was like, I'm good. Like I don't want to sit here and be in this space at all times of the day, and I want to focus on things that make me happy, like playing piano or like fucking practicing my machine and shit. But or like hanging out with y'all. It's like. But this thank you. This day and age, bro, it's like I feel like the kids who are gonna have to like grow up in this, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole dynamic, nigga, I don't understand. And I'm like not like thrilled, like yeah, I'm fucking 100% with this shit. Like, let's fucking put on masks, we won't leave the bitch, and we'll work in that motherfucker. And I'll play Square Enix games in that bitch while I'm here. like nigga, I'm not that.
I'm really excited for it.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Let me ask you, like, what
Because
makes you excited?
I was already growing up on the internet, and it's just taking it a step forward where it's just so cool to be immersed into a space like that. Like, obviously, real life is cool, but you can do whatever.
But I can't be Spider-Man here.
So, like, but do you think that's, like, healthy? Like, for the betterment of, like, people, like, to always be
What do you mean health? Like
connected?
mentally healthy or physically?
Physically, like...
I think physically they're gonna have like the treadmill and shit where you can like actually move and stuff. So you'll be able to get
That'd
your
be pretty
exercise.
fucking cool.
Yeah. Mentally, like Discord, like talking to people, I think that's good for your mental health. So I think I really don't see it as that much of a change as
I
people
can see
expect.
it going both ways, man. Like, just like something like we were just talking about, just some Ready Player One shit, where it's just like, yeah, this could get really bad, where people are just tied to their shit all day, 24/7, and there's no like sense of the outside world. But also, it's a fucking movie. Like there's enough. I think people are smart enough to be like, yeah, you know, maybe we should take some time away from this, or you know, stop. But then again, you know, everybody's on their phones all the goddamn time.
I don't think people are smart enough. I think this is, and granted, I probably just sound like some old ass man, but it's like, bro, kids who grow up into this and like lose, like, just like even younger than Ty, it's like you lose the sense of like coming together like this, like feeling energy. You don't feel energy through the. I haven't like felt energy like through the internet, like, you know what I'm saying, like discussing shit and talking, and
really?
It's just a different experience.
Like when we talk on Discord and we're reacting to videos, you don't feel like...
I feel stuff, but I feel like when I can see you and feel and see emotion, I feel like there's a depth to it that I'm not willing to sacrifice for the sake of...
But what if you got a full bodysuit on where like you actually feel this shit?
And they start grabbing my cock?
No, that's not. That's not.
They'll make it possible. They'll make it possible.
Oh yeah, those sex
But it's like,
robots.
then that takes away from sex. It's like, bro, it's like, I just, like, you're not going to go out and actually
But it's
talk
not.
to a woman.
It's not taking away from sex. It's just innovating sex. It's just
I like that, how you
You're
worded
innovating.
that.
Sex.
Yeah.
Innovating porn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be cool for porn.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd
God.
be sick. I'd like that.
Having sex in the multiverse.
Oh my god, yeah.
And on top of
Time to go to the whorehouse.
fucking a galaxy pussy where you fuck in the sky. Just some crazy
What do you
shit.
mean it costs a whole Bitcoin?
I have 1/8.
You might want to take yourself to sloppy seconds. They're taking cash over there.
They're taking USD. You fucking dinosaur. Fucking bitch. Bro, it's a crazy thing. It's just a new space, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Ty said it pretty well, as like this innovation of it. It's integration too. It's like innovation and integration. And another company that's doing that is PlayStation, because they're dropping their PS VR 2.
Oh yeah. What's the first game gonna be? Yeah, the first game is gonna be Horizon. Yeah.
I
was like,
shit.
fuck.
crazy.
I was like, that's a hell of a drop.
And it looks good. Like, I looked at the trailer, like it looks good. You know, not undistinguishable from reality, which we're heading towards. But it's gonna be good. It's good. It looks cool.
I really want a VR, man. I
Yeah.
feel like it's so fucking cool. I was playing, what was it, Hot Shot VR or something like that,
yeah.
dude. That game is
Is
so
that the
much
Sing Sing
fun.
Sing one?
Yeah, you just have to shoot a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah, I
but
played
if you
that.
move, they start moving faster towards you.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was my first time ever using VR. I was in New York like 2 summers ago, and my cousin had it, and I was just like, I want to fucking try. Are you kidding me? And I was on that bitch for like 4 hours. I was like, dude, this is amazing. And then I took it off, and I was dizzy.
Oh, it sucks.
The speed at which they're like optimizing these machines is insane. Because like, obviously with like Facebook behind their VR and their, you know, their meta shit, and then like PlayStation doing their, it's like, bro,
The Oculus.
the Oculus. Thank you. I could not remember, but even like with PlayStation VR, it's like, bro, they're making it, because they're probably gonna eventually get to a place where it's like you won't get headaches, or maybe we'll just Neuralink ourselves. So it's like,
I was just thinking about the same thing.
Doing the
Like,
thing.
I think when we all were kids and we thought about virtual reality games, it was just like you just get transported into this world or whatever. And, you know, it's cool that they have it now with goggles and whatnot, but eventually it's going to need to take a step up from goggles.
I think some striking
There's
Viper
like,
shit.
There's like the Google Glass shit, which I don't know what the fuck that is, but I know that can be a step towards it, where like you just throw on a pair of glasses and you're in that bitch. But I think maybe 100 years down the line, it's gonna be like some neural link shit.
Bro,
Like
I
you
was
were
about to
saying.
say, did you
Or it's
watch
like some Black Mirror shit?
Did you watch
we
Sword
can all
Art
fuck.
Online? Have y'all? It's an anime called Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
It's like
I haven't seen it, but I know
It's
it.
one of the 7 I've watched.
It's a pretty good. The first season's really good. Second season gets weird, but the first, it's like the whole idea is like you.
It's like a VR game, right?
Yeah,
and if you
connect
die
to the
inside,
back, they
you
connect it to
die.
the back
In
of
real
your
life.
head, like neurotic, like through whatever the fucking word is. But
Neurons.
if you die, like it'll just blow up your brain and you just fucking.
It's like
Yeah.
Ready
Yeah.
Player One and
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's
Come here,
insane, bitch. Well, it's crazy, bro. Like, what do you feel about the? How do you feel about that?
But with the headache stuff you're talking about, like when I got my new monitor,
Right.
I had a headache for like 3 days, just
to
because, you have to get used to it. Then after, I bet the people who have been using VR for a couple months,
They're fine.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
you're
have
probably
to-
right.
Yeah.
Just a gist.
I didn't know Horizon was going to be on VR.
Yeah.
I
that
saw the
shit's
trailer,
crazy.
Like a couple days ago.
Yeah,
Damn.
it looks good. It looks good.
Really?
Like it's like the way like they show like these big tower things walking and shit. It's like you just look up and it's just like God damn, like this is. You're probably like just the emotion to your point is probably gonna be like insane.
Second to none. Yeah.
I think superhero games can thrive in
Yeah.
VR, just skyrocket, just being Superman, just flying around the city, flying through buildings.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
Spider-Man and shit, Goku and shit. Kamen, like bro.
They could literally just make a Spider-Man swinging game. You don't have to fight crime.
No.
Like it'll just be therapeutic. You're just swinging around the city.
I did a trial for that when I was at Coda's.
Oh really?
Yeah, a Spider-Man trial.
has one,
I was
huh?
like, ooh, that's fun.
That's gassy.
But you don't get like the breathing
it's
on
still
the
a little
face.
buggy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You excited for it, Foxy?
Forgot. VR 2.
Yeah.
Or PlayStation VR 2. Kind of. I want a VR. I just don't want to pay the price for a
Yeah.
VR because I can't even get a fucking PS5.
Yeah.
So that'll be like secondary, and maybe maybe tax season comes around, I'll pick up a VR. But as of right now, the main focus is a PS5, and then probably even a PC before I even pick up a VR or anything like that. But the idea of VR 2 and actually in it coming out and just VR itself getting better, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But slow down, because it can get scary.
It can get scary.
We'll catch you after this break.
Yep, thought I had to burp.
Okay. Right, what's your favorite TV show of all time?
There
Of
it is.
all time,
Besides Breaking Bad.
I'd say like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Dexter.
Dexter. Wow.
No, it's not my favorite of all time. That last
Oh, how
season
do you like
fucking
the
sucks.
new show, by the way?
Dude, me and T missed the finale on Sunday. I
the
have to go
fuck?
watch it with him on. Oh, tomorrow actually.
I gotta go watch it with them.
We're gonna watch the finale.
30
tomorrow.
minutes ago.
This new season of Dexter is fucking.
Is it crazy?
gas.
Oh,
It is
wow.
amazing. It's everything that I wanted it to be, but that's not what we're talking about. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
My favorite show of all time.
What is it?
Game of Thrones.
Really?
Ooh,
Yep.
Geo
Even with that, those last two seasons.
God, fantastic.
Really?
I like season 6.
I like season 6 too.
I like
it's just
season
7 and 8.
Yeah.
I didn't even. I don't. In their defense, I didn't think it was crazy bad.
Yeah.
It was. It was like it was. You
It
could tell
wasn't.
they
It wasn't
rushed
Dexter bad.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
also you weren't seeing like the memes when it was
going on.
Yeah.
I
it-
was ignorant as bliss. I just trucked that.
Like
shit.
fuck that. But they're making a couple spin-offs. One of them coming this year called House of Dragons.
Wait, this year already?
Yep.
They already done filming that bitch?
I'm pretty sure.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, man.
Okay.
Let a good thing die.
Fuck.
For fuck's sake.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
So-
it just ended like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
3.
Okay. Alright. Fantastic. Like, let it fucking die for a while, then bring a spin-off out.
People don't.
Bro.
Want that, Fox.
The last season was ass. We need a break. We need a fucking break. Not a 3-year break, because that's not long enough.
No.
We've had, like, oh my
We need a
god.
5 or 10 of
I just can't. I fucking can't, because it's going to be a prequel series, isn't it?
Yeah, 300 years before for the Targaryens.
So okay. So the Mad
a
King.
lot of dragons.
Yeah.
A lot
Why
of
is
dragons.
George R. Martin producing this?
Because-
He's not even done. He's not done with
Well-
the series. Fucking focus. Focus on the task. Yeah, focus on the task at hand. I don't read the books, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there that are like, why
Yeah.
the fuck are we getting this
Yeah.
before a continuation of
Yeah.
the start
and
of this
Elder
shit?
Ring. He's working on fucking
Yeah, he's
Elder
working on
Ring.
Elden Ring too. Like, what the fuck?
Is that game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
which I'm
God.
actually kind of fine with.
I-
I feel like it's probably gonna be great.
He built the fucking world.
But like Jesus, man.
But,
like,
with-
I'm kind of the only reason I'm pissed off about it is just because it's just way too soon for me.
Yeah.
I don't need any Game of Thrones right now. Like Lord of the Rings, the Amazon series, they're about to come out. I don't even know if it's this year or if it's next year, but that's gonna be like a big epic, kind of set in like the same setting as like a Game of Thrones. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna have Game of Thrones going at the same time, and it's just like, I would much rather have some new Lord of the Rings reboot. I don't know if it's like but this is exactly what I'm talking about, where I'm saying give it fucking time, because we haven't had Lord of the Rings since the last Hobbit movie. And that was what, like 2014-ish,
like,
maybe.
Yeah.
So we've had time to sit on it and just be like, all right, I'm cool on Lord of the Rings for now.
Yeah.
And now that Amazon wants to bring this big budget TV show for Lord of the Rings, I'm like, yeah, I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, give me more Lord of the Rings stuff, because there's really not enough of Lord of the Rings. Like, we had the 3 movies, then the Hobbit movies.
Those were some long fucking movies.
Oh,
dude.
God.
And they
They're
were great.
so fucking long.
Yeah, they were great.
Twin
Just to be
Tower,
fair.
or 2 Towers. You know?
He's from New York.
The 2 Towers, that movie is long as fucking shit.
Yeah.
And so is Return of the King. I remember going to see that when we lived in New York as a small boy. We went in there at like 1 o'clock and didn't leave until like 6.
Jesus.
That bitch is long.
Yeah.
It's insane. I'm pretty sure there might have been an intermission in the middle too.
God,
You don't
yeah.
see that in movie theaters. Like,
No.
where they're like, all right, take a break.
Get out.
You know,
Yeah.
come back in like 15 minutes.
Some
But-
vitamin D.
Yeah, but the point that I'm trying to make
Is
is
this fucking overwhelming?
exactly.
You think
like,
so?
Lord of
Yes.
the Rings has its time to, you know, be dormant and just sleep for a while. And now, you know, they can kick interest back up again. The last time Game of Thrones was a thing, it was ass. It was terrible and nobody liked it.
But I think now's the time to fucking push it, because they're like, hey,
Yeah.
we'll show you what we can fucking do with this new series. Because I
they
heard
should have did that
Well-
3 years ago.
they had terrible directors.
Is it going to be the same people writing?
No,
Yeah, what's
different people writing.
going on with this?
So George R. R. Martin watched the first uncut episode of House of Dragons. He loved it. It's dark. It's gritty.
Of course he did. It's his property. What's he gonna do? Come out and be like, it's like Stanley being like, fuck, I hated that Spider-Man movie. That was ass.
Put it out.
Yeah.
So he loves it.
Yeah, he's very excited about it, and I also I'm very excited about it. Yeah,
You're not overwhelmed by all of this media. Right?
not really.
Yeah, like
no.
it's you know.
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I love Game.
So
of
why
Thrones.
not have more of
I
it?
love Game of Thrones.
I feel
too.
like
I just think we need just some room to breathe, for fuck's sake. It's like having it's like this new Batman that's coming out, where it's just like we literally just had Batman 2 years ago.
Yeah.
In these Justice League movies and the Batman versus Superman shit, and now we're rebooting Batman again.
Yeah.
It's not a reboot.
Which I'm not mad at, because I know it was originally going to be Ben Affleck's movie, and it's like his script, and they've probably changed it a little bit. So
Batfleck.
it was originally going to be his movie, and apparently the script is so fucking good that they're just like, nope, just reboot it. Like,
Yeah.
we need to make this movie right the fuck now. But that's kind of weighing me down about the new Batman movie that's coming out too. I'm just like, dude,
I've heard fantastic things.
I hear it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't have any doubts that it's not going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just so much of the same shit.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna start like get rid of fucking like physical like theaters and just have like a theater in the metaverse everyone just pays for and goes into?
Why not?
Yeah.
That's a good thought.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
I wouldn't want it. I'd rather,
I mean, I wouldn't want it either. I'd much
Yeah.
rather go to the theater, but I'm a theater ass nigga, you know?
Yeah.
Put on your.
Fuck is my puffer.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, boys. I don't
it's
mean
right
to break
there.
the continuity. Oh, thank you, God.
But yeah, I'm glad that we have your perspective, Ty, because
Yeah. Why? What do you think?
I just think it's, to Fox's point, it's just
Yeah,
kind of like
a lot.
It's a lot. But the thing is, it's like there's a lot going on everywhere. There's just a
Yeah.
lot of shit to do, and I just feel like all of this is good. It serves as great distractions and release for people who just enjoy consuming media at this rate. But also, I'm just kind of advocate for me, it's like consume at your own pace, at your own rate. Not everything has to be watched at once, because I didn't watch Game of Thrones until like 2-5
Yeah, I didn't watch
Yeah.
it until
years
like
after.
a couple
fucking-
years after, yeah.
So it's like,
Why not capitalize on the Game of Thrones right now?
Why
yeah.
not capitalize on the bag right now? It just had.
Because Warner Brothers has so much shit.
There's room for it to breathe.
Matrix 4 just came out.
I just feel
Space Jam 2. I'm
They
sorry.
just like give like to Fox's point, it's just like give stuff room to breathe, not to die out, but it's like it was like 3 years ago that we ended Game of Thrones.
But
Like
God,
I get it.
They're gonna make so much money.
Exactly, and that's why.
Are they?
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
I don't know.
It's for gains.
Dude,
like
people are so sour on on those last 2 seasons of Game of
People
Thrones.
are pissed.
Sure, you know what? People are gonna watch it because it's Game of Thrones.
Are you gonna watch it?
Of course, it's Game of Thrones.
Exactly, and
But,
you're
like,
fucking pissed.
Yeah, but I'm not happy about it. Like I'm gonna watch it just so I can be a part of it.
Yeah.
And like actually, and talk to people about it, and so we can talk about it on here. But
consume
like,
at my own
but do I? But do I want it? No, I'm not clamoring. Like I'd much rather have just the Lord of the Rings Amazon show that's coming out than Game of Thrones as well. And because it's just the badness is so fresh. The taste is fresh in my mouth of that shit.
Yeah, that's why I think no, just consume at your own pace. Like you can, like Fox said, like we're in a space where you can. There's a lot coming out and a lot.
That tastes terrible.
Yeah.
Our first death on the show.
Oh God, that was awful.
You good? Yeah.
Yeah, I went down the wrong tube.
Fucking the
I thought I was
worst
about to
feeling.
die.
Yeah.
So did
Jesus
I.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
Fucking.
I'm seeing the
I
light.
shit myself. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's I don't know if you're laughing or coughing.
Both.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I feel like people are super inspired. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff in production. Consume at your own pace. Mm-hmm. That's just how I feel about it.
I have a hard time consuming at my own pace.
I don't-
man.
I'm not-
If
I
they
don't.
want to if Netflix wants to drop a whole season of Cobra Kai, I'm watching that bitch on
Yeah.
a Tuesday night.
Have some self-restraint.
I can't. It's so good.
That's like because I'm good at that. Like as you niggas know, it's like I'll take my time picking up a show or something.
Yeah.
So,
I'm the same though.
yeah.
It took me a while to get on Game of Thrones.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
until going into season 6.
I think
Yeah.
like when you start getting into Game of Thrones, it's hard to like to put yourself in that world because it's just a lot of thous and theys and these and like the dialogue. The dialogue is so like Shakespeare, such Shakespeare shit that it's just like, all right. Well, for one, this is boring, and they're doing a lot of talking.
I didn't think that. I just like dialogue. Like I love listening to like their banter and their like they modernized it too. They say like you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious to me, especially with a British fucking guy who just looks like a monster. He's like, you fucking cunt.
I just think getting into that mind space of like I'm gonna watch this
Medieval.
this fantasy epic with dragons and all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I know there's a lot of talking and I know that it's all gonna pay off, but but it's a lot to get into. But once you get into it,
you're in.
fucking phenomenal.
Would y'all go LARPing?
It would.
Live
It
action
seems pretty
role-playing.
fun. Yeah.
If I was with like my friends, I would.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
But
going
not-
by myself.
not
but
alone.
yeah.
anymore.
I would go and I would I would eat the shit out of a turkey leg and look at some
a little mutton.
Yeah, mutton. Just watch a girl with her fat bosom chug a tankard. Fuck!
Feminism was more alive then than it is now.
Bro, I was watching a documentary on Netflix talking about it. It was just like, is feminism, or maybe it was like Jubilee or something. It's just like, where's the line? But this is bullshit. I didn't even.
It's down there.
Yeah, it's
down there.
It's on your genitals.
Yeah.
No.
Show me your
What?
genitals. Your genitals. What?
Oh no! So the way a vagina works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you go LARPing?
I would. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
What would your like little?
Well, my thing.
What would
I would
your
be,
name be?
I would be a blood elf. I can steal the blood of other foes.
So you're a vampire.
I get +2 XP per hit if I cast a
What?
spell first.
What?
Do you guys not know the rules? Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! What a great video! That shit was amazing.
Nigga was 40. Bro, I don't know what my fuck. I'd probably be like a knight or like a maybe like the dude who sings.
Oh, God,
dude, those people are OP as
my
fuck. They can't like fight or anything.
No.
But sing a
They'll sing,
song,
yeah.
you're enchanting everybody on the battlefield. Like it's fucking amazing.
People just start fighting. They're just like start dancing.
Why am I? What compels me to do the Macarena?
Oh, dude. And then I hit him with a lightning bolt.
I really want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Me too.
It's fun.
I didn't set his mic stand up today.
Who set it up?
It was fucking Fox.
Everybody's responsible for their own mics.
So tighten up.
I had to get Starbies.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Starbucks.
Fuck
Starbucks and Arby's. They get a joint location.
Starbies. Get yourself a grill. Fucking a roast beef sandwich.
Would you like a roast beef sandwich and a chai latte? Welcome to Starbucks. We have the meats. I was trying to think of a coffee pun.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything.
We
Your
have
bean okay, yeah, no.
the
No.
teas.
Nah.
That's not bad.
It's not
Because I got
coffee.
a tea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have the fuck it.
We got the beans.
What?
Because you
That's
make beans
racist.
for coffee.
That's racist as fuck. Fuck you.
That's actually not that bad. We have the beans. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it.
Well, when you guys need to put a PR in marketing, hit me up. Oh my god, you want to know what I watched the other day? Fucking Super Size Me 2. Bro, two.
Yeah.
There's this bro. The guy
He does it again?
He fucking
runs it back.
He ends up making a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and he exploits in the restaurant.
Chick-fil-A?
It shows how everything works, as far as big chicken, how there's four
Big
people.
chicken? Like
There's
Big
four
Pharma?
people.
Small
exactly.
No way.
Exactly, bro. There's four people that
Big
own
chicken?
fucking
We need to take Tyson down.
Tyson, bro. It's Tyson something Farms. Fucking I can't
Hillshire
remember.
Farms.
It might be Hillshire. Oh my.
Every fucking Tuesday, Ray. Shit. How? How does this happen? What the fuck?
Why isn't it on focus?
I thought I put it on.
What do you mean?
Why your eyes look so tired? all
Because
of a
I'm
sudden?
mad.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, bro, that motherfucker is so cool, bro. I fucked with that. It was a documentary series, bro. Just the entire time, he's telling people on all of his marketing on all when you come in and shop, it'll say look. 4 people own the chicken industry and monopolize it. And if you're a farmer, if you're a grower of chickens, they treat them like shit. They do this, bro. It was.
Is it a don't look up for nutrition?
It's where
it's just hey, you guys are fucking stupid.
Here,
Come eat my food.
Yes, bro. It's bro. He had this thing called the chicken. It was the fried grilled chicken. So he fucking
He grilled it and then he fried
He
it.
fries it. Then he puts grill marks with charcoal on
Nice.
it. And at the station, it's we just do this for texture, to make it look like something, so that you can
That's such a
consume it.
good idea.
Dude,
It's
I
so
know
fucking
Burger
good,
King
bro.
does that.
Really?
I know for a fact
Yes.
Burger King
Yes.
sprays on some kind of lines
Yeah.
on there,
Or the
and
burger-
the lines have the flavor of that charcoal, that barbecue.
Yeah,
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 they, dude, I know for a fact. Fucking Burger King is not back there, fucking charbroiling their burgers and throwing them on the grill. There's no fucking way.
The thing
Sorry.
is, no, the fucking
Got
thing
hype.
is to your point, bro. Because
I
I
like
was
Burger King. It disappoints me.
I love their nuggets, and I'm playing, bro. The whole
I
thing is
hate their nuggets.
he ends up building this place, and I think they expanded to a couple different places. But at the end of it, there's a lady who's that you're serving this. Why do you think people will come back? And he's because people don't care.
No, they don't.
You can have literally everything shining in your face, and you'll still eat like shit.
Yeah.
Cause fuck it.
Because there's bacon on it.
Cause there's a fucking bacon sandwich.
I'll
bro.
buy it. You say double cheeseburger, I'm like, you
Bruh.
say double bacon cheeseburger, I'm like,
It was very satirical. It's very good. That's probably my Netflix.
Super
pick.
Size Me Too. I
Yeah.
did not
It's free on
even
YouTube.
know that was a thing.
It's free on YouTube.
As it should be. That's
Yeah.
nutritional information
Yeah.
for everybody. I
Netflix should
remember
buy it.
every time they dragged the TV into health class. You know what movie we watched? Super Size Me.
Oh
I've seen that movie 6 times.
Really?
So good.
Oh my god! From
I've
the
only
5th
seen it
grade to
once.
senior year, like every health class,
God damn.
every health teacher thought they were doing something new. They were just like, "Oh, we're gonna fuck their brains up with this one."
Hey guys,
We're
Morgan's
bringing
Throwback.
the TV and everybody starts getting excited, but that's only what the teacher thinks. No one gets excited because we all know what the fuck we're gonna watch.
Super fucking.
It's like turning on Cartoon Network in 2002. It's like, yeah, I know Iron Giant's gonna be on. That's all they got.
I hated that fucking. No, okay. There's another thing that they do in that fucking movie I fucking love.
In Iron Giant?
No, in the he talks about there's this thing called like the health halo, like the way chicken market or chicken when you buy your chicken it like markets it so you'll buy it more. It's like no GMOs. Or
He said GMOs.
Yeah, what is it? Like,
I thought that's what
No,
it was.
you're right.
Yeah,
It's just like, did he market it?
No,
as
that's
like,
the thing.
we
is,
have GMOs.
All of that shit like doesn't matter. Like they're like, nope, like fucking cage free, bro. He buys a barn or he rents out a barn, and what America considers like cage free is like he opened up the door and put a cage that like wrapped around. Birds are cage free. But the thing is, the birds have been bred to like want to stay inside and just grow fat. It's the craziest
That's
thing,
fucked
bro.
up.
It's like the way that people manipulate you to buy stuff, like all the stuff that like comes on like the organic chicken. Every chicken place follows that. All of it is just so you'll like, oh, this is better for me. It's all the same.
I love and hate documentaries
Because they'll shit on
I
your
love them
perception.
because they're just they just feed you so much information. It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you need to know this. This
Yeah.
shit's happened and like everybody needs to know. I hate documentaries because I'm an
Teaches you
American.
things.
It shatters your illusion.
And like there's like two sides of it where I'm just like, this is important.
Yeah.
We need to focus on this, and this is everything that the country needs to know. And then there's the other side of me that's just
I
like,
want a chicken sandwich.
exactly.
We're going to bird
Where it's
call
like,
after
fuck,
this.
I am hungry. It is 5:45. Do I feel like cooking?
No.
No.
I had Popeyes 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I'm gonna move to Japan, boys. They at least care
That's the
about
thing,
me.
though. It's just like I had Popeyes fucking like last week, and I
Yeah.
was like, God, this is fantastic. And I saw the grease dripping off the chicken, and I was just like, bottoms up.
Oh, dude.
So
It's like we
good.
know that everything is
Yeah.
shit that we're putting into our body, and we can control that. But does anybody give a fuck?
No.
I like
That's-
McGangbangs.
Yeah. It's bro. I love how no one.
I know.
I like McGangbangs. It was dead silent. Just like
Ray, what's moving to Japan gonna do?
I don't know. I just feel like
Just more rice.
more. That's
More
fucking
rice.
More carbs.
You know
They like the way their convenience is set up. Like the product is fresh. Like you can go to Japan and get like a
Yeah, they're
fish
on the
rice bowl.
fucking sea.
Exactly,
We're in
exactly.
Colorado. We're landlocked. They can't. I always distrust sushi here.
Yeah,
or any
absolutely.
like seafood at all, because I'm just like we are in the middle, like the smack dab in the middle. There's not a single
Where we're
ocean
getting
around
that
us.
shit
How
from.
the fuck is this shrimp fresh? Explain it to me.
That's marketing. Well, it's. I'll be in rural Japan. And
Fox, what were you gonna say about Japan? Something about rice. You're like,
No. Have you ever had Chinese food with cheese?
no.
Think
Have you?
about it. Never.
Holy
Never.
shit.
They don't use cheese in anything.
Yeah.
How often do we eat cheese?
Every
Fucking
meal.
day. Everything that we have consists of cheese. You try and think of one Asian meal, you will not find a shred of Swiss in that bitch. It's crazy.
Not a hint of cheddar.
Not a hint.
Not a brick of brie. None of that shit, bro.
Not a gram of Gruyere. Come on, more cheese buns. I need more cheese buns.
Oh my
Not a
god.
pint of American.
What? What's wrong with that? You could have said a pint of provolone.
Fuck, dude. It's fucking crazy, bro. Asian people fucking eat so healthy. At least in their country. At least it looks like they eat
How often
healthy.
do you see fat Asians?
There's not a lot.
They're only in America.
Yeah.
They got here and they're just like, holy shit, you can eat all this?
How many?
In
What's
one
a
sitting?
buffet?
Bruh. Crazy. Watch that documentary. It's on
kinda
YouTube.
want
It's
to.
free. It's good.
It's free with
highly-
ads.
They had like one ad come up.
Too much
Shut
for
up,
me.
You go on TikTok.
What? No, I don't.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try sushi with cheese now. I feel like that's a good.
That just
little
sounds-
I just
mix.
don't know. Like, yeah, it sounds like
crazy.
it sounds like every Asian meal. If you add cheese to it, it sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
It sounds absolutely gross.
It's like orange chicken with cheese.
with American.
Queso. Like,
Do you guys like your chicken sandwiches with cheese on it?
no.
No, I never had.
No.
one.
No, my dad was.
Was clamoring?
Yeah, I was like, that's not good.
No.
That's not good at all.
You're putting diabetes on top of diabetes.
Yeah.
Unless you're eating at Chick-fil-A.
If we became a health
Then you're
conscious
turning
show.
gay.
That's not true. You can't shop on Sundays. Well, it's. I can go into conspiracy shit all day, like just about how we handle us as a nation, but that's another day, you know.
You ever seen JFK?
IRL.
Fire conspiracy. That shit had my brain going nuts. Like,
What is this on?
Everything's a lie. I mean, the government's a fraud. Like, dude.
What is it on?
I don't know if it's on anything. I just have it at the house. It's a nice little Oliver Stone film.
Okay.
And it's just about.
Should bring that through.
It's about. I mean, it's 3 hours long.
I'm
It's
down.
long as fuck. But it's about a guy played by Kevin Costner who's unraveling the conspiracy behind the JFK assassination. And not all the facts in the movie are right. Not everything, because this guy wasn't even real. It was just it's just Oliver Stone just being like, hey. Wake the fuck up! What are you guys doing? This man, the government assassinated this man,
Bro.
What's
crazy.
the main phrase from that movie? Isn't it like after he gets shot, he's like down and to the left or some
Yeah,
shit?
down and to the left.
Yeah.
Down and to the left.
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
It's crazy. The whole magic bullet theory, it's fucking nuts.
You should bring that over.
I will.
Okay.
I shall.
Fuck. That was a great
tangent.
That
Yeah.
was a great tangent.
It was actually about something important, too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
America. Sheeple.
Fuck you. All right, folks, we're back. There's a new thing coming out that I don't know if anybody's happy about it, but I don't know if Ray has seen this trailer. So we're going to watch this trailer, and then we're going to talk about it.
Ooh wee.
What are your thoughts on the Bel Air trailer? Come on.
My thoughts
Yes.
specifically.
Yeah, because I know you're the most pissed off about it.
I don't like this reimagining.
Why? Dive into it.
This is it's not my,
Let your hatred flow.
Oh, Sasuke. Bro, I am not fucking with that. I'm glad that they can find a way to reimagine the way that we envision Fresh Prince of Bel Air. This gritty undertone that they're just trying to add this intensity is like, it's like shoving a fucking extra meat in a hot dog, bro. What the fuck is going? It's
The
just
hot dog was good enough on its own.
the hot
Fuck
dog
are you
was
doing
good
shoving
enough.
turkey in that bitch?
Bro, oh my god, I am not a fan. I'm just not a fan. It just looks very corny. I don't like that they're adding racial tension and shit it's just like they did. Don't.
No, like what else would they do?
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
So what's
Why
wrong
now?
with this racial tension?
It's like, what are you modernizing it for? Like,
because they need to make it for 2022.
but the thing is, this all happened. Are they? Is it?
we already
set the
we
same
already
time?
had episodes highlighting the racial tension
Yeah.
in America and like racial injustice and whatnot. We had multiple episodes showing us.
Is
that.
it this? Is it like? Is it going back to like when it was created, like the 90s? Is that the time? Is that the setting, or is it
No,
just
no,
like,
it's no.
It's
and so
now.
it's just modern. So they're
Modern
like, all
Fresh
right,
Prince of
Will
Bel-Air.
is back, and ain't shit changed. And this
It's
time,
not the same.
Compton
It's not the same Will Smith. It's a rebooted universe.
and reimagined.
It's the same story, just
with realism.
yeah,
With
pretty much.
grit.
Yeah, just a gritty retelling.
Nigga, go to Publix and get sandpaper. I don't need this type of grit.
Nice.
Publix?
Ty, what are your thoughts on the
Yeah.
Bel Air, on the new Bel Air?
I love it.
Going in, I watched the trailer last night.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not excited for this. This is going to be the most dog shit I've ever seen. And after watching the trailer, it
doesn't look too
It
bad.
doesn't look too bad. It gives me big power vibes from the CW. So
Nice. That was
Yeah.
fantastic. Holy shit. That's the best way to word
Yeah.
it. Holy shit. That's amazing. amazing.
What is CW?
It's where the Flash airs and like
Okay.
All My Wife and Children or like it's just like real like low quality shit. But like you have IPs for that are like
Crazy
incredibly
names.
high budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Have you watched Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Like in its entirety, like the old one.
Yeah. What other one is there? The new one?
I just didn't think you watched it for some reason.
Yeah, I love Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I am in the same boat as you. I didn't want this, kind of like the Game of Thrones thing. Actually, not at all like the Game of Thrones thing, because I don't want either of them for two separate reasons. Game of Thrones, I think they should just let it sleep for a while and then come back. This one, it's been sleeping for a while, but we already had the greatest sitcom of all time. Like, there's no need to come back to it. But I think after watching the trailer, it does look better than what I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Am I still excited to see it? No, I don't even have Peacock. Is it something that's going to make me want to sign up for Peacock? No. No.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm going to watch it is for the show, because somebody here has Peacock and we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think they're just going to bring a perspective to the Fresh Prince of Bel Air that they shied away from for most of the original series. Which, like I was saying, like they already had the episodes, shining on like racial injustices and all that shit. But I feel like this one is just going to lean into it real hard. The one thing that I'm actually excited about is Carlton.
Yeah, he looks like
he looks like
he's
he's very devious.
Yeah.
He seems like a snooty little bitch that's gonna fuck some shit up. Like I feel like Carlton has like, well, I don't know. Just based off the trailer, it seems like Carlton has the ability to really fuck some shit up for Will just to get him out of there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that can add some really heavy weight to it. Maybe even make them closer.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it, it's kind of making me a little more excited. I still don't fucking want it. I still think it's kind of a cash grab.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they would have made the same exact show with a completely different name and has no tie-in to the Fresh Prince, then it would not get the shine that it's going to get.
No shot.
And I will take all the shine we can get on racial injustice and all that shit. I will take all the shine we can get. If you can make as many shows as you want, and I'll be like, yep, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Can't, dude. This might even go into some Kanye territory. It's like we keep bringing it back up, so it's like
It'll never go
away. And like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't talk about these things, because obviously it still exists and it still happens. But you know what? Who am I?
I don't know. I feel like there's like two schools.
Really.
There's two schools of thought on it. Like there's one side that's just like, if we stop talking about racism, it'll go away.
Yeah.
Like, no.
But like no, like I don't believe that at all. But there's the other side of it that's just like, hey, if we talk about these things, people will become more educated. But you can also take that same saying and just be like, oh, you can talk about it and people are going to believe in it more.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to cure racism.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor.
Do that, But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll take anything that shines a light on it.
Yeah. I'm glad Will Smith is producing it.
That's another
the cool
thing as
thing.
well.
That's the only like redeeming quality for me, is like, I'm glad that he's still involved. Like,
Yeah,
how
nobody-
did you really get out of West Philly?
Yeah.
Well, I had a gun. All right.
I feel like Dr. Phil. Oh no, I feel like he's going to be
Phil.
the fucking
Now
Uncle
you need
Phil.
to talk to your mom.
Uncle Phil is going to be a question mark for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Avery is just kind of a hard person to beat in that role, because he's just
And I can just see
quintessential.
Will just behind, like, it's gonna work. We're gonna get through it. Jada's gonna start sleeping with the cast.
Jesus Christ.
Playing fucking God. Dude. Not clip that. I love Will Smith and I respect what he does.
Except for dropping out of the Matrix, you fucking idiot. And Django,
Idiot.
fucking idiot.
Double time.
But other than that, Wild Wild West. You were on to something there.
That's a classic.
Classic,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
I look, I'm not even bullshitting. I fucking love Wild Wild West. I used to watch it all the time as a young boy. So the nostalgia keeps that movie alive. I know it's shit. It's like the prequels. Like I know they're terrible, but the nostalgia, they really do it.
Keeping
for
it
me.
alive.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in like 10 years.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't
seen it in a
think I've
long
seen
time.
it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You ever seen Wild Wild West?
Yeah, probably.
Wow. Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. People are remaking things, and this is another unnecessary remake. There was a movie that came out in around, I don't know, I'll call it like 2016. It is called The Raid, and it is one of the best. I think we were talking about it. I can't remember when. It might have even been off camera, but we were talking about how kung fu movies just really aren't a thing anymore. I think it was probably when we were talking about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
We were just like, dude, when was the last time we saw a kung fu movie?
Yeah.
The Raid was the last time we saw a kung fu movie, and it is fucking amazing. I think I might have watched it with you and your brother when I got
Really?
it on DVD like years ago. And dude, the action in that movie, it is second to none. The Raid 2, fucking
Crazy.
bonkers. Dude,
Wow.
I love it so much. Just some of the best action movies, because there's nothing like, there's no over the top story or anything like that. It's the police are going in to raid this building because there's some incredible drug activity going on, and on the way up the floors there's a lot of fight scenes. And it is fucking amazing.
So like John Wick for kung fu.
Yes, yes, just no dead dogs.
R.I.P.
Michael Bay is apparently they're remaking The Raid for America, and Michael Bay is going to be producing it. Which,
How do you feel?
if The Raid was like a special effects heavy movie with like a lot of green screens and a lot of fucking visual effects and whatnot, I'd be like,
down.
sure, Michael Bay is probably the guy, because he
Yeah.
is like the auteur of fucking special effects and
Yeah.
all that shit. James Cameron as well.
Yeah.
But for like kung fu, like fucking action
Fighting,
scenes
yeah.
and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's just like Michael Bay is not the guy. Get the guy who does John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Get
any,
the Wu-Tang Clan. Fuck.
maybe.
I love kung fu movies. They like kung fu
My
movies.
thing about them bringing it over
band?
to America is I feel like they might take the kung fu out of it, and like I don't even know if it's specifically kung fu. It's like, I'm probably like being incredibly ignorant to fighting styles right now.
Yeah.
But
Karate.
we're just gonna call, yeah, exactly. It could be kung fu, karate, Muay Thai. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it's Asian fighting and it's fucking sick.
Yes.
And I feel like if they bring it to America, it's just gonna be like, I feel like they're gonna take all the fun out of it. They're just
Yeah.
gonna take, like, I really want to show you guys The Raid right now, just because I'm like, you guys need to see this shit
Yeah.
and understand why it's not gonna work over here.
Maybe is it on Netflix?
We can do a reaction to it.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We can't do reactions to good movies though.
Yeah.
Like, we need
We
reactions
can't talk
to
through it.
bad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I
We
don't know.
can
The
get
Raid
our
is a movie you
digs
can
in.
talk through, because it's literally action like
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Like,
But,
he just broke his nose.
Another thing
Nice.
too. Another thing too that I'm just remembering is that maybe like a year or two after The Raid, the Dredd movie came out, which I don't know if you guys know who Dredd is. He's Judge Dredd. He's just a police officer in the future, and that police department is perfectly fine with murdering people because they're doing wrong and they have the proof, so kill them. And in the Dredd movie,
Why you point at me?
So kill
Because I'm white.
yeah, you're the minority. So the Dredd movie is literally the exact same plot. There's the police officer. He's going into the building and has to go through each level to beat the top boss.
Yeah.
Which it's a fantastic movie. There's some
Yeah.
visuals in that movie that are fucking amazing, and some of the action in that movie is great. But my thing is that we have The Raid, which is phenomenal. We have Dredd, which is the American version of The Raid, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
That's how I'll take it, because it's the same exact story. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again with Michael Bay, where we have a cop going into a building, getting to the top floor. And I don't think Michael Bay can make action scenes like The Raid or Dredd. I think he can make fantastic special effects wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as like hand-to-hand filmmaking, action cinematography,
No.
I don't think that's something that I've ever seen Michael Bay specialize.
Well, how deep is his involvement?
Well, yeah, that's what I was just about to say too. And the thing is, like, he's only a producer, so maybe they get a completely different director on. Maybe they can get the John Wick guy. Maybe they get the guy who did Extraction, because that was also a really good action movie. It's just the fact that Michael Bay's name is attached to this IP, and I'm like, there is nowhere near enough explosions in this movie for Michael Bay to thrive. Like there's no way. So
Not yet.
He just adds Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Like someone
Kicks him through the walls.
Yeah, so that's
Got
my
kicked
thing.
into dynamite.
That's interesting.
That was the whole piece of news. Michael Bay is making a remake of a Korean, Japanese, Chinese. I don't know
God.
which movie. I don't know which it is.
Jesus.
I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. I guess Asian. I wouldn't be wrong either way.
Yeah.
Michael Bay is making a remake.
How do you feel about this, Ty? Are you excited, indifferent? Like, what do you think?
I'm not excited because we I haven't seen The Raid.
Yeah.
But we like to Americanize things a lot, and most of the time it's like a Netflix adaptation. It's dog shit. So why do it again for an absolute banger that Fox says?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm like indifferent. It's like cool. I would love to see the originals and see if this tests up. Because I personally love kung fu movies.
Dude, you'll fucking love it. It is so gory and gruesome and violent. It's just nothing but like if the action was bad, then those things wouldn't even be like a cherry on top or anything. But the action is so good, and those things just complement what the action does. It is fucking phenomenal. And the Raid 2, they went a little too story heavy for my taste, but when you get to those action scenes, man, like there's this scene on the train. This nigga has 2 hammers, and it is fucking nuts. I'm gonna pull up a Raid fight. I'm gonna pull up a Raid fight scene when we're done, just so you guys can see how fucking wild this shit is.
Because in the movie, this is unsimilar. Well, maybe probably similar, but Cradle to the Grave with DMX and Jet Li. That was R.I.P. DMX. Fucking, there's a scene where fucking. They're fighting, bro. And the dude has an earring, bro. He grabs the earring and rips it out, and you see the blood. He's like, ah! It was so. I was like, oh my god. Like I was like 13 watching this. Me and my brother and my mom and neighbors. It was like my mom was like, I should have not took these fucking.
My favorite thing about that movie is how many headbutts DMX throws. That like it's like the action director was like, all right, he's bald.
Use that bitch.
Said X gonna give it to you.
What? I swear to God, he throws at least like 5 headbutts in that movie, and it's just the starter to his combo. It's just like he headbutts them, and then they stumble, and he's just like da da da, and just starts going in.
It's like I'm gonna give it to you again.
Why the fuck was DMX in kung fu movies? Like what the fuck? Like it's more than one too. Like he's in 2 movies with Jet Li, and it doesn't make sense.
Oh, bro, this nigga DMX was with
Dude,
the
old
culture,
school kung
bro.
fu movies were the shit. I used to love Jet Li movies. Jet Li used to be my fucking guy.
Yeah.
I loved him so much.
Yeah.
The One? Did you see The One?
I'm thinking, is that the one? I'm thinking Flawless.
It's like where he's Fearless. Fearless is a really good movie. Yeah, that's like an Oscar, fucking kung fu movie.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was already
One.
talking about. Oh yeah, The One.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
like
if I've seen
it's like he's from the future, and like he has to consume all these different versions of himself to become more powerful, and at the end, it's regular Jet Li versus this other Jet Li that has consumed all other Jet Lis.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it because it's probably not the best movie in the world, but I fucking love it. It's fucking great.
You know how you're talking about your mom taking you to a movie theater? Yeah. My dad took me to Project X.
No way!
Yeah.
How old were you? Like in the 7th grade? Jesus Christ! Why the fuck was that a movie you thought? Oh my god!
Is that the party movie?
Yeah.
They had a rager?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Were you at? Do you remember when your parents went to Japan?
No, I didn't.
Were you at the house?
I didn't. I went to my grandparents' house.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing.
I was like,
He was
12.
like 12. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
My parents were.
What a
like,
party your brother threw! Holy shit! That was fucking amazing. It was great.
I was pissed.
Why?
I came after everyone left.
I was wondering. I was like, I didn't even know you were there.
Bro, I
was asleep.
I pulled up and like everyone was gone. Now they're like, bro, you just missed a banger. I was like,
It was a lot of fun. There was like, I remember coming upstairs and from the basement, and I turn around the corner, and there's just some nigga in their freezer like handing out corn dogs. I'm like, I've been coming to this house for the last 5 years. I've never seen this nigga before. The fuck is he doing handing out corn dogs?
were they cooked or were they frozen?
No, they're frozen. He was in the freezer. He was like, hey, who wants a corn dog? I'm joking. I don't remember him saying that. I just remember turning around the corner and he's just like,
Here's a corn dog, bro.
he's just handing them out.
It's fucking that concept.
I remember my brother told me, or me and my parents, that he locked the dogs in my parents' bedroom in the closet. I was like,
I didn't know it was in the closet.
that's not good.
I did not know it was in the closet. It's not even a walk-in closet.
No,
it's just a
closet.
They're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Just lay down a dog.
I remember when we were, I know it was like me, Abe, Aaron. I think you might have been there too, but like we were trying to create like a playlist for the party, like just party music so people can dance and whatnot. Because there was no Pandora at the time or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we were just trying to like, okay, yeah, this song and this song and this song. And Aaron, he was trying to throw in some like J. Cole and like just like some like real lyrical shit. And Avery, he comes up just pissed. He's like, nigga, this is a party. No one wants to listen to fucking Brenda's Got a Baby.
Oh, poor A, bro. My conscious bro.
I think once Aaron went downstairs, he like did some modifications as well, but I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But wow, another tangent. What was the point that we even brought up?
We were talking about
Michael Bay.
talking about the raid.
Yeah.
Don't know how we got here.
I think I talked about Cradle to the Grave, and then Ty was
Project X.
Project X.
I also brought my friend.
No
so it was
way.
like 2 13-year-olds at Project X.
Dave is just like,
He's like, what did I bring them for?
bro, there's a game. If y'all ever played Conker's Reloaded or Conker's Bad Fur Day, bro, it is the most deceiving game you have ever seen. So pretty much you get this cute squirrel, and he fucking, it just looks like Banjo and Kazooie. So like you play through the game, the character's cute, but the fucking content is adult, nigga. He's like
It's like Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah.
He gets there, fucking his girlfriend gets like tooken by the fucking the teddies or whatever the fuck they were. This nigga's hammered. He's fucking, you have to like get
the squirrel.
The main character. The first mission is you getting sober. So you're walking around. You're walking around. They'll like show like how you interact with the world. Shit. He's like, oh fuck. Oh, this is some Alka-Seltzer. He just fucking slams it. He's like, oh, I feel better. And then it just gets fucking crazier and crazier. It's so...
What is this called?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
What was
Is
it
it
on?
like a movie or
This was
a
on
YouTube
Nintendo
skit?
64.
Jeez.
Oh, it's a game.
It's a game. They
shit.
remade it for Xbox One, like the first original Xbox called Conker's Reloaded. Bro, banging. I still quote shit from that game every day.
Do you remember how gritty?
To this day.
Do you remember how gritty
day.
video games used to be before, like outside of Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Do you remember how gritty video games used to be, where it's just like, I don't know, like Mortal Kombat used to be like graphic as fuck. I mean, it still is, but I feel like with everything being in like 4K and 1080, it kind of takes a little bit of the mystery out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I really like
Older?
like old 80s, like 80s, 90s, like horror movies, because there's like this film grain that they couldn't figure out, because when you shoot at night you can't really get so much light, so everything is so grainy, and so you can't see shit. But with this new 1080 shit or I'm 1080, like I'm in 2012, 8K, this new 4K, this new 4K shit, it's just like if you get a shot of like a landscape, you can see anybody coming in from like a mile away, so it's like yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing to really even be scared of, because you can see everything. Those old 80s, 90s classic horror movies, they were prime because the technology couldn't catch up, and neither could our minds. So we were just like, what the fuck? Our imagination was going nuts, like in slow like build up moments where like, what the fuck's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It's just like I feel like that lowly technology with all the grain and like all the visual noise that you can't see in dark places, I feel like that added to horror so much. Now it's just like,
what's funny? You made me think of Resident Evil. Like the
Exactly,
first,
bro. That first Resident Evil with those camera angles,
terrifying.
bro. You can't even control the camera. You're just walking down corridors, and then it cuts, and you're walking this way, and then it cuts again, and then there's all of a sudden dogs fucking running at you. Like, oh shit, I only have 6 bullets. Bro, that first Resident Evil is so gas.
Terrifying.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. Did you play it?
I played the remake second one.
That's actually not a bad one.
And I got scared, so I stopped.
Yeah,
That's another thing with like the horror games now too. I feel like everything is just like the graphics are just all too good.
Are we desensitized?
Like our imaginations can't do the work anymore because all the graphics are
It's
so
already
good.
there.
Everything is so everything looks so
Texture,
pearly
detail,
clean that like our imaginations can't put 2 and 2 together. Our imaginations don't have to put 2 and 2 together.
I was talking about something similar the other day. I was like talking about music with your brother, and fucking we were just talking about like there's this thing in music mixing that's going on right now. It's like everyone just wants the cleanest, sharpest, most compressed, like it just sounds like cookie cutter music. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of being clean. You know what I was like? You know what I like? I like shit like fucking Kanye and MF Doom and fucking like Tyler, because they make creative decisions to like be like, throw some dirt in the fucking mix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Straight up.
Love
Yeah.
It. Fucking loved it. Anyway, that's just a little tangent.
And our
You're right.
tangents.
I mean that's why. Not to bring this episode back a week, but that's why I just like Donda so much, because I was like, sure, there's probably a way to do this where it's just like, but Kanye's just like, all right, here's the box. Fuck that box.
Yeah.
that box can go somewhere else. That's what I like about filmmaking too. It's just like, sure, there's a certain way to do things from the movies that you've seen, but if you can find a way to do it better, then the box doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
You can just fucking do whatever you want.
There's a quote from a book I read. It goes, master the craft and then break the rules masterfully. I fucking thought that shit was so
Learn the
profound.
rules, then say fuck the rules.
Yes, exactly. Learn how to do something to the best of your ability, best of your degree, and then just shit on all that shit. Just like fucking go in.
I was listening to Donda today, and it made me think of Logic's album last year, because they both they didn't give a fuck. They were doing it for them.
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago, I guess.
yeah.
The 2020
Yeah, they're both
album.
like incredibly personal. Albums. Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm doing this for me and no one else, and I don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah.
And I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's what makes, for me personally, I think that's what makes that Logic album his best for me, because I feel like throughout, I still haven't listened to
No
Under
pressure.
Pressure.
I was like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I still haven't listened to Under Pressure, which I hear is probably his one of his best,
magnum opus
it's
or
like his
something?
first one. But I just feel like for the 2 albums that I did listen to, The Incredible True Story and then Everybody, it was just so much of like, it sounded like I need to be accepted, like I need like people to not praise, but I just need people to like me and
Recognize,
respect
accept
me and
me,
recognize me. Yeah, exactly. And then with the No Pressure album, it was just like, fuck that shit, man. I'm just here for my kid and my wife. Not in like a shove it down your throat way either, because he does love to do that shit too. But it was just
I love shit
nice
like
and
that.
balanced. I feel like that's what we've been wanting out of Drake for the last, let's say, I don't know, we'll call it like
Years.
3-4 albums.
Yeah.
Like, I think Nothing Was the Same was the last time Drake sounded different. Scratch that. I think if you're reading this as Too Late,
it
was the last album that Drake sounded different, because I was like, this nigga is going hard.
Yeah.
Like, he's just going hard the entire fucking album.
banging out.
Which was different for Drake at the time, because we hadn't had that. We had Thank Me Later, which was a mix. I mean, it's his first album. He's still trying to find his bag. Take Care, which is the magnum opus for, I think, most people. Just because it's Drake centering in on what he does best, which is just R&B vibes, man.
Yeah.
Like he does. I think he does his best work there, and on features.
Yeah. Kills features.
He murders features. He makes, if he's a feature, he makes that bitch his own song. Like, it's crazy. And then we got Nothing Was the Same, which was also completely different from what Take Care is.
Yeah.
And it's still a really good album. Fucking, if you're reading this too late, again, completely different than what he did last time. And then everything since then has just been I don't want to say safe, but like fuck, like
It's been
just
safe.
It's just been safe. Like it's a perfect combination of the two things that he does of rapping and singing. But it's like he doesn't want to. It's like he's fine with leaning into either of those lanes, but it's like he's not confident in leaning into
jumping
those
in
lanes, which is a weird thing to say about Drake of him not being confident. But you could just look at Certified Lover Boy and just say this is the most safe album that like this is the same album that you've dropped fucking like 4 times over now.
Yeah.
So
It's
I don't know.
it's weird because I feel like it's like even like in another case with these Canadian motherfuckers, Justin Bieber.
Racist.
I know you fucking cans. No, I'm playing. Fucking Justin Bieber. Like you know what I'm saying. The whole. I was like everything is just very. Like we want to know as you grow, we want to know what you're thinking, what you're saying. Why is it all of this shallow, like just party music or like you know what I'm saying, like just generalized music like love? You can always have a song about love, but it's like what about your form of love? Like I would love to see them like get more introspective and get more like just like talk about things that we're curious about, like, and in a way because Drake he talked about the like Pusha T shit and like the whole hide and like he's done it and it wasn't bad,
but it's not like he like it's not like I want a whole like excuse me, it's not like that I want a whole album centered around that.
Yeah.
But like I can't like for someone who is as far in his career as he is, I just want I want real shit. Like you're not Jay-Z quite just yet where you can just stunt on every track and everybody's gonna be fine. Sure, most people are gonna be fine, which is 3/4 of the world, which is probably gonna just do perfectly fine for you. But I think for people like us and like your brother and like just people who just
watched you grow,
genuinely enjoy music as a whole, especially hip hop or rap, like we want that growth out of Drake. There's no questioning that. Like I feel like everybody wants that growth out of Drake, but I mean, but there's also nothing wrong with making millions and millions of dollars off doing the same shit.
And to his like defense, it's like Drake is not losing sleep or bag of what anyone says. Like he's fine. He can keep doing the same stuff and people keep going into it. Like so, but I feel like just as like it's like we said, it's just like as an artist perspective. When do you say, okay, I'm over talking about stuff like this. I want to kind of dive more into myself and just you know the world at large or whatever the case is in a way that's like not so fucking pleasant all the time. We're not like trying to make a bitch shake her ass or you know what I'm saying. Like you can have elements of that, but it's like I would just like Fox said. It's like I just kind of would like some I don't know realer just more substance. You know what I'm saying?
I would be fine if he did like one serious album and then went straight back into it. Yeah, because you just put yourself right back up on that pedestal of like lyricist and like actual rapper. Fuck, this is so disrespectful. It is so disrespectful, and I hate it so much.
We just don't want to get called by his people. No?
I just feel like it's just time for a change for Drake, man. And that's why I was saying either fucking... Well, no, not even either. It's just like, just take a break.
Yeah.
Because you're making the same shit that we have heard for the last 7 years. And am I tired of it? Not exactly. Like, I'll take all the Drake that I can get.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the greatest artists of our generation.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, if he takes a break and comes out with an album like 5 years later, then you know I'm perfectly fine with that because at least I know that he took his time with it. He didn't like there's no dropping schedule of like, oh well, Kanye is fucking coming out this week. Let me put this shit out. Like, and it's like Drake doesn't even need to try to stay relevant. No. He's fucking Drake.
He's Drake.
He can do whatever the hell he wants.
You can literally drop like 2 singles within those 5 years. Just murder the singles and then just have a banging album.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, just do features.
And features, you can do
just do features and like maybe a single every now and again for like the next 4 years. But like, just work on a solid, consistent album.
Yeah,
that's not the same shit that we've had for the last. That's
Two
not the
Drake
same Drake that
projects.
we've had since YOLO.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Pokimane, one of the
I straight thought that it
website-
said Pokemon.
Oh,
I was like,
did.
what's going on with Pokemon?
fucking Pokimane is a huge content creator for Twitch. If you don't know, and she got banned from Twitch for.
Oh, I
DMCA.
did see that.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
like read anything up on it because I don't really give a fuck. But I did see that and I was like, damn. I was like, she must have really did some shit.
Yeah, so she ended up watching an episode or something.
Nope, 10 hours straight.
10 hours straight.
Yep.
Watch 10 hours straight of
That's more than
Avatar
one
the Last.
episode.
Yeah. Of Avatar the Last Airbender. And I'm pretty sure there's another show. Do you know?
It was mostly Avatar.
So, anyways, so she had a huge, it was like a 2-day ban, but a huge strike on her channel because, you know, the creators of Avatar are like, hey, you're showing all of our show that people have paid for and, you know, networks have picked up so that you can watch it with your fans.
Shouldn't they just sue her instead of dropping her from Twitch?
Well, it was like she got banned for 2 days, so she didn't make
Only 2 days?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the repercussions
That's
of
the
fucking
repercussions. Of
of
streaming
copyright
empire,
scandal.
Bro, so this is like, the thing is like, it's DMCA because, you know, it happens if you play music, like if you start playing copyrighted music on Twitch, you'll get like banned or like they'll cut out the audio or just like some real weird stuff. But it brings us into this like world that's like, it's like fair use, I think, is like the thing that people can, it's like you can say like, oh, I'm just using this for fair use.
But nobody actually knows what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we tried to drop a Halloween reaction video, Ray. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah. Sorry.
We tried to drop a Halloween Kills reaction video, and that shit got taken down immediately.
Yeah.
Do
They
you
didn't
know
like that.
how many Spider-Man No Way Home audience reactions I've seen where like the whole screen is in view, and the only thing blocking the screen is just like, oh, copyright owned by Disney, just like a little text in the
Crazy.
middle. Like it doesn't make fucking sense. Fair use makes absolutely no sense. It's only for like, I don't even know who it's for or what it's for. I don't know who it helps. I think it might help people who are above a certain like subscriber count or view count or something like that. But even like some of these reaction videos to like the Spider-Man movie or whatever, like they'll start out as a small channel, then that video comes out and then it's just like bang 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 bang. But it's just like, why the fuck does their shit not get taken down?
My question
like, it
is,
makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, my question is like, do you think that that's like a fair, like not punishment? Yeah, it's like, is that like you streamed an entire series?
All right, hold on.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm curious.
So there's this really big Twitch meta going on right now where all the top dogs are watching either Avatar, Naruto, or MasterChef.
Okay, that was the other one, MasterChef.
Anime cooking show.
We love our food. We love our anime. Fuck off.
So we got XQC and Hassan. Hassan, Pokimane, and the latest one that got DMCA'd and banned was Disguised Toast. All three of them banned for like 2 to 3 days. Then their view count doubles because it's like, oh my god, they're banned. What the fuck are they gonna do now?
Right.
And it's the meta, so it's gonna go on for a couple weeks until all the DMCA hits do.
I'm sorry, you guys have said this twice. What is the DMCA?
DMCA is like pretty much like a copyright strike. Like I don't know that, I'll have to look it up to like give the term, but it like pretty much if you're listening to music or if IP is,
There's some kind of copyright
right.
shit
Yeah,
in your
you
video.
can get
Yeah.
So another thing that people were bringing up is like it hurts smaller creators because it's like, of course it's like they're not making, you know, the sub count money and all that, you know, tips and donos and shit that the top guys are doing. But if they do the similar model, it's like they're just you know, they're just missing out more, I guess, in some sense.
Wait, what?
Like smaller creators are being affected more. Someone said something.
I don't understand that.
Yeah,
because they could just follow the meta too.
Yeah, or they could just do something completely different.
Yeah.
You know, just, I don't know.
Like I don't know. I've heard that argument too, but I don't really understand it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's crazy. Not cool. I think it's just crazy. Like it's like a slap on the wrist. It's like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy amount of copyright infringement. 10 hours of it.
That's like
to like 30,000 people.
And they just ban them for 2 days. Look, I'm not saying that she deserves a heftier punishment.
Yeah.
Because I think reaction videos and like the thing that she was doing where she's just showing the show to people, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I can understand from like the creator's standpoint or the studio standpoint from a business side where it's just like, these are 30,000 people that could have paid to watch our show. And she's giving it away for free right now.
Right.
But at the same time, like...
She got a Twitch sub. No.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's not like she's like... It's not like she's like, all right, guys, enjoy the show. I'll see you guys later. And then she's not there the entire time. Like, she's just there. I haven't seen it, but from what I can assume, she's probably just engaging with her audience the whole time.
Right.
And I think when it comes to something like that... most of the fans aren't exactly there for the show.
Yeah,
they're here to watch Pokimane's faint ass.
I think we're in a very interesting space where it's like, Twitch. I was just talking about this the other day. Like, I love the idea of Twitch's model. It was yesterday. I think I was talking about this, but it's like the model is like it makes sense. It's just like, hey, back in the day, it's like me and my brother would play video games and like. I would just watch over his shoulder while he played. So I just be like the brain's like, all right, go there, do this, and I just
Isn't it crazy how older brothers don't understand like how like things work? I swear to God, I have watched my older brother through like a dozen levels in my lifetime. I'm like,
doesn't get it.
And like, I'm 5 years younger than him. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know what to do right now? Put the square box in the square hole. Like, for fuck's sake.
It's like, what? Bro, so it's like the model makes sense because it's like, that's what Twitch was when I was like, oh, that's genius. If you're just watching your older brother, i.e. your creator, play or watch whatever the fuck you do and you're just like, interacting.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it. But then it's just like I think we're in a interesting place in time where it's like, yeah, this is what kids do, and they don't want to watch a TV show. They want to watch a TV show.
They want to watch somebody else watch a TV show.
They want to watch it, bro. It's like the South Park shit, bro. So it was interesting.
It's nuts because I completely understand that.
Yeah.
I watch this guy Super on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Just doing Mortal Kombat videos and like Injustice and all these fighting games and whatnot. And I watch a couple other guys too just play video games. I can play the games myself.
Absolutely.
Can I do a 27 hit combo in Mortal Kombat? No. But Super can. And I want to find out how the fuck to do it.
So I'm going to watch.
I remember my parents looked down upon me when I would watch like YouTube videos and them playing Minecraft and playing all sorts of shit.
That used to be a thing where it's just like, oh, you're fucking watching Minecraft videos? What are you doing, baby?
Yeah, little bitch. But now like my mom watches all these like middle-aged women on Facebook Watch and she's like, oh my god, it's so fun. I'm like really?
I thought, bro.
Bro, that's what's crazy about YouTube is just like it's literally just a new generation of TV where anybody can be NBC or I was gonna say or UPN. That's not even a fucking thing. It hasn't been since like 2005.
I don't even know what that is.
UPN.
Bro, it's like, this platform, like this new way of consumption of like media is like crazy because it gives, like you said, like a single person, like fucking example, KSI Logan Paul just launched like a fucking energy drink to rival like your Gatorade and Powerade. It's like two people who just built followings enough through this platform can now take business ventures into, you know what I'm saying? They just have so much that they can do now.
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy, and it's like all because this is what people love. Like the new thing that people are loving more is like short form content, where it's like you get how to cook a chicken breast in fucking
60 seconds.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like first you get your eggs, this and that, and it's like, bro, because the way that we are consuming is it's only on your phone. So like it's like it's the convenience of it, and and it's like, oh, I can just cram 2 hours of fucking tutorials in like in 50 minutes.
In 30
minutes. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I think it's crazy.
Does anybody really need to see how I season the chicken?
It's called
No, they just
overload.
know they need fucking salt. and Landry's or whatever the fuck that is.
Panko breadcrumbs.
Really quick before we wrap up.
Yeah.
I want to do Netflix picks.
Ooh.
Oh, Fox has been creaming.
I have been binging my black ass off.
What do you got for us?
Real quick before I go in, because I'm gonna be talking for a minute. Does anybody have anything that they're watching right now?
Supersize Me
Doesn't
2.
even have to be watching right now. You did do your Netflix
Yes.
picks. It is Supersize Me 2.
Yeah.
Ty, are you watching anything right now of note that you think that the people should watch?
I got a movie, but let me look it up because I forgot the name.
Speed
While
up.
he
speed up.
is looking up the name of the movie that he's recommending people to watch, because it's so good that he can't remember.
Coda.
Coda.
What is it?
Coda.
Cousin.
Nope. It's CODA. It's on Apple TV. It's probably going to be part of the Oscars. So I was like, hey, let's check it out. This woman is she's a teen. She's probably like 17, 18. She grew up in a family all deaf. Who would have thought?
It's that. Wait, it's the show where everybody's fucking deaf. Like there's no talking in it at all. Everybody's doing sign the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Is
I've
it
not
good?
known.
Yeah, no, I really like it. It's like it's a coming up story. What is that called?
Coming of age.
Yeah.
Coming of age story. And she's a singer. So she like
But
who's
she's deaf.
No, she's not deaf.
I
Jet-
was like, how's that
I
gonna
was,
work?
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I had a joke. I was just gonna leave.
I know. So
Oh,
did I.
God.
So did I. Come on.
Evil.
Come on.
We're going.
How
to
is she
hell.
gonna sing? Is
Yeah.
the joke? Go ahead.
Yeah.
With her mouth. She's not mute. She's
deaf.
But she's also
She's not deaf either.
but yeah,
Still wouldn't work.
Oh my fuck.
but yeah, she's a singer trying to get into a major singing school. And yeah, it's the struggles of that life
That's a
that
very
nobody
interesting-
Dude,
Yeah.
you
really
brought up,
knows.
I think you've brought up like Apple TV shows and like maybe 2 or 3 of these, and it's almost convinced me to. I think this show might be the one to convince me to get Apple TV, because I was like, that actually sounds really fucking good.
Yeah, I loved it. That was probably one.
Is it 1 season?
No, it's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can-
Okay.
I can-
What is it
Yeah,
called?
Coda, CODA.
Interesting.
Not Kota.
Is it like Apple TV, like originally produced, like that's their own thing, like a Netflix? Very nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck with
big
that.
fan. All right, Fox.
That was so awkward. I mean, big fan.
All right, Fox.
Continue.
I have 2 Netflix picks,
2.
and I hope everybody's ready for me to talk for the next 10 minutes.
All right. Fox.
Wait, you have 2?
Yeah.
Have at it, buddy.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah. You know what the fuck's going
Yeah.
on. The first one, there's a brand new season out that just came out on, I believe, New Year's. And it is a show that I equally praise and talk shit about. It is called Cobra Kai.
Oh no! How are we back here?
I explained this to my supervisor. I told her, I was like, it doesn't make sense why this show is so good. Like, it doesn't make sense. It has Disney Channel TV show production value. Like, they spent no money on this.
Yeah.
The most money they spent on this is for the actors from the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And like and that's it. All the sets, all the everything just looks like it belongs on either Hallmark or the Disney Channel. But the story itself
say eBay.
has HBO writing, and it's fucking insane. Like for most of the seasons throughout, like season 1, absolute gas all the way through, no complaints about it at all. It's just really good. There's really nothing for me to say about it. And then these last couple seasons, they start turning into a Disney Channel like movie where it's just like, oh, high school, but karate and fucking a gang war.
We're not killing each other.
The gang war is where stuff really starts,
Yeah, you start
that's where the
climaxing.
show really
You've been
starts picking
predicting
up.
it for a
I
while.
predicted the gang war since season 1.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it, and then
Yeah.
season 2 happened. We got our gang war. A kid broke his fucking spine in the school hallway.
That's not
and it
good.
was fucking sick. It was dope.
He can't move.
But that's the thing about the show is that you have to wait for a whole
What they
season.
pumped 'em with.
You have to wait for a whole season for dope shit to happen. For
Yeah.
like really dope story beats,
Shit,
like for
yeah.
really strong emotional moments.
Yeah.
You have to wait a whole season for that, and it's not one of those shows where it's like, oh well, it's a slow burn. You got to get into it in order to enjoy it. It's just like no. they're presenting this like where every episode should be entertaining.
Yeah.
And, you know, look, if I'm being honest, not every episode is entertaining. You know, there's a couple story beats and, you know, you're watching the show just to get to the end, which is what you do with most shows. But the thing with most shows is that it'll be really good throughout, like, most of it. Like this new episode, like this new season of Dexter, like just every episode they just add another element that's just like, wow, this is really turning into something fantastic. Cobra Kai, on the other hand, it's just like, yeah, we're just waiting. we're waiting for the hot shit to fucking drop.
It's like the anime version of filler, it sounds like.
And this last season, I started it
Live action.
Tuesday afternoon at around 7 p.m. I watched the entire season that night because I could not fucking stop because it was so good that I was like, I need to see what happens next, and that is the glory of Netflix. That is why we all have Netflix,
To binge.
so that we can binge.
And
when I tell you Cobra Kai is one of the best shows to binge, next to the next show that I'm about to talk about. It's like the Cobra Kai. There's no reason it should be good. It's a reboot from an old ass franchise that nobody gives a fuck about.
No.
Do you give a fuck about the Karate Kid?
No.
Do you give a fuck about the
it was a
Karate
good
Kid?
movie.
But do you actually if say Cobra Kai wasn't a thing? Well, obviously Cobra Kai is a thing, and you still don't give a fuck. Like it still just doesn't. It's not an IP. That's just like gonna rain down money on everybody. So there's no reason it should be good. It's
like a passion
It should just be a
project.
cash grab.
But
it is. Like it astounds me how fucking good. It astounds me how good this shit is. Because every single time I think this episode is gonna be the one, or this season is gonna be the one to be like, all right, I'm good. I can stop watching. But I'm ready for that season 5. Man.
Oh man,
Season 5.
How
it's
many
like
do they have?
It's
4.
4 right now.
Four,
They filmed 4 and 5 back to back. So I think 5 is gonna be the last season. But since they filmed them back to back, I think we're getting season 5 in like 6 months, and I'm just like,
Did it end on a
let's go,
cliffhanger?
babe. Oh, of course. Of course.
Disney.
Of course. It's just there's the thing that I like about it the most. I've said it a couple times. It's just there's no reason it should be as good as it actually is. And there's so much Disney Channel shit in there, man. Like it's absolutely insane.
I feel like this is gonna be like what happens with like Fresh Prince. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I can see it.
It's like I don't want it, but you never know.
Yeah.
What is your
That's
other Netflix pick?
the
Here we
big
go.
fucking banger.
What is?
It is Ozark.
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 Wait, didn't it? I thought it ended.
The 4th season comes out in a week or 2.
Okay.
And that's why I started watching again, because my dad was like, dude, the way season 3 ended, it was like, he's like, this shit's fucking crazy. Like, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
And so I watched the first season like a couple years ago, and I was just like, it's just a little too slow for me.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just like I got into it, but it's just like I can't be religious about this.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But as a binge, this shit is fucking phenomenal. It is like it's Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like it's Breaking Bad, but instead of cooking meth, it's money laundering.
Oh, wow.
And like I wish I can downplay it and not say that it's Breaking Bad, because like I'm trying to think of some kind of similarity between some other kind of show where I can just be like, oh, it's like this, but it's also like this. But no, this shit is Breaking Bad with money laundering. It is fucking phenomenal. It is Netflix's best show over Stranger Things. It is
That's
fucking
huge.
great.
Yeah.
Like you've seen Breaking Bad.
I've seen Breaking Bad.
So it gets to a point where character A, who would be Walt, gets so good at the thing that he's doing that he's teaching somebody else to do what he's doing, a Jesse. And then the people that he works for, he's trying to get out of the game. He's trying to just be like, look, I don't want to work for the fucking Mexican drug cartel. We need to get the fuck out of here. And so like there's like rumors of like snitching and like him not wanting to do his job. There's things going around, and those rumors come from his wife because she's starting to get so into this whole drug cartel shit. She's feeling the fucking power, and she used to be a politician, and so she's just like, no, nigga, we run this shit. We run this. So to the point where she starts turning into Walt.
Oh wow.
And then the main company, who would be a Gus Fring, he goes up to, it's just like in Breaking Bad where he goes up to Jesse, and he's like, "Hey, do you think you can do this without Walt?"
Yeah.
And do you know how well that storyline was presented in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
They do the same shit in Ozark.
Wow.
It is fucking phenomenal. And the reason I want to bring it up now is because the final season is coming up in a week or two.
Okay.
And I think everybody should be on it because I think this is. I've said it once. I've said it twice. People are probably getting tired of it, but like it is on. The writing is so phenomenal, and it's just on such a Breaking Bad level where I cannot shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
I was texting my dad. I'm alone in my house, just binge watching Ozark. Sure, there's probably people I can text and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Maybe there's women I can bring over. You know, who knows? Who do I text? My father. To be like, "Yo, there's a character that gets tortured in Mexico, and then he comes back, and he's the most ruthless nigga. And he wasn't like that before he went. He's the most ruthless nigga ever now." I got caught rambling, but Ozark.
Yeah. It sounds like my mom watched.
I forgot what what was my other Netflix pick.
Karate Kid.
Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Karate Kid. Yes,
Yeah.
Cobra Kai. Yes. Fuck Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
All the hype that I just talked about it, Ozark blows that shit out of the water
wow.
to the point where it's just like that's not even a show anymore.
Okay.
It is fucking.
How many episodes
gas.
per season?
That is the problem.
Oh, no.
It is 10 episodes per season.
Okay.
An hour each.
Yeah.
And that's what's hard for a lot of people. But
Scary looking at it.
I watched seasons 2 and 3 all this weekend, and phenomenal. And the last episode of season 1, because I was just like, I forgot where I left off on this. So I watched the last episode of season 1, and then I just binged all of 2 and 3 Saturday and Sunday. 20 hours.
Nice.
Television.
Oh man.
No life.
Said consume more.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. All right. Well, I definitely will probably be peeping that.
Yeah. Should we do a musical outro? Everyone gets a music instrument. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of The Tangents. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on the post notice.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Ray, what are your thoughts? Go.
I just want you guys hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Don't be a stink. Fox, go.
Hit that subscribe. Hit that young guy. Rob him. Shoot him. Kill him. Take his kids. Murder him. Don't do that. Thanks for watching the Tangents podcast, folks. It's a great time. You might be wondering why we brought out instruments. It's because the battery died. And we needed to do an outro.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Let us know what you think.
We are here almost every week, unless somebody gets COVID. Then we might take a break off. Fuck, a week.
He's eating it. Guys, let us know what you think about our thoughts. What do you think about K-Dot not dropping? What do you think about Drake dropping and his recent performances? Pokimane and the DMCA. All that stuff. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.